All right, happy Sunday, everybody. Hey, YouTube, welcome. I'm Rob Booker, best-selling author of Adventures of a Currency Trader and Trading by Faith. Now, today's message is in particular for anyone just getting started out, just getting up and running, just starting to trade for the first time. And in particular, this is a welcome message for all of you that have joined the program this weekend. We opened it up this morning and the response has been fantastic. And I want to make a video about what's important as we get started. So this is kind of a welcome video to everyone in the program, but I think it's going to be applicable to everyone watching. And if you're not in the program, then I've been sending out links by email and everywhere else, and it's on the homepage of robbooker.com. Don't miss out on this chance to work together. And also, if you're a lifetime member, you're in. So you don't have to worry about anything. You're already in. Okay. So what would happen if I were starting, and let's say that I was starting a 12-month program, and over the course of those 12 months, I wanted to get up to $100 a day. So I want to tell you a story about that. So as a lot of you know, the first trading account that I ever had was a $2,500 trading account, and I promptly blew that account. I blew it up. It was a disaster. I felt like a total failure. I was embarrassed. I had borrowed the money that I used to start that first trading account. And I remember thinking, this is going to be impossible. And I remember looking at the quotes on the Oanda trading platform back then, and I couldn't even understand how it was that I could trade one currency for another. And then I would look at stocks, and I was like, I'm never going to be able to pick one stock out of 5,000 stocks. And then I looked at options, and then my brain exploded. And I remember feeling like, how am I going to get all the way up to, I mean, back then, about $100 a day, I could probably have supported my family on that. And I probably would have been happy just doing that. But that might as well have been $10 bajillion because it didn't matter. And it wasn't going to matter because I couldn't even get to, well, I couldn't see $100, so I couldn't even see $1 million. So what I'm going to do here is get another slide ready to go. So once again, welcome to all of you that are brand new in the program. Super excited to work together with you. All right, so what's the process here? So I'm starting this program with hundreds and hundreds of traders and all the lifetime members on December 1st. And we're starting this program that I call The Path. And this is another way to describe the path that I would take to get from here to there. So let's go back to the story that I was telling you about. So I couldn't see $100 a day. I didn't even have the 2,500 bucks anymore. That was gone. I had to go back and earn that money and save it up again. Well, I borrowed that money. It's just a mess. It was just a total mess. And so what I thought I lacked was a trading strategy. What I thought I needed was the best trading strategy. And I didn't realize back at the time that every trading strategy was adequate. Every trading strategy was good enough. Any trading strategy would have done the trick. All of them were fine. That's not what I needed. I didn't need a trading strategy. What I needed was a path. I needed a map. In other words, a trading strategy is like a vehicle, right? So it's like a bike. And a trading strategy can be like a bike. And there can be unicycles, there can be bicycles, there could be tricycles, there could be tandem bikes where you trade something together with anybody. But it's just a mode of transportation. It's just a way of getting around. It's just a method of getting somewhere. That's all it is. It's not the map. It's not the path. And what I finally realized, and the big epiphany for me, was when I realized that getting to $100 a day or getting past that wasn't about the trading strategy. In fact, the focus on the trading strategy was causing me all of the problems because I thought the trading strategy was it. So I would run the bike into a wall. Ow! And I would fall off the bike. And I didn't realize that what was happening is I was getting to dead ends, and I was off on wandering into strange territory, and I had a bike, but it wasn't taking me the place that I needed to go. So I want to let that sink in for a minute, because this is my life's work. This is the reason I have a YouTube channel. It's the reason I'm doing this program coming up. It's the whole reason. So if you're in this program, I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you what we're going to do and why we're going to do it. So you need a vehicle, right? You need that bike or whatever it is. But what you really need is a path from A to B. You need to know how to get from $0, and let's just say it's $100 a day first. Let's just say that's the first goal, because that's way better than every single person in the entire world. But this is a giant chasm. And when I was sitting there with $250 left in my trading account and working hard to save up the money to start trading again, and I had a strategy, and then I had this big epiphany, what I realized is all I first needed to do was learn a strategy and implement it and get it to $1 a day. And I was like, well, I could do that. I could easily do that. So I did it. And then I could see a little bit ahead. I could see the pathway ahead, and I could say, well, the map matters. That's what matters. The next part of the journey is to get to $5 a day. All right, well, I could see that far ahead of myself. And now it didn't matter how slow I was going. It didn't matter how quickly I was pedaling. It didn't matter how many trade sizes, how much trading. It didn't matter. Overtrading was gone. Using too big of a trade size was gone. It didn't matter anymore, because I was only trying to get to the next part. So I was golfing with my great uncle and my dad, and this is like 15 years ago or 20 years ago or whatever. And I'm a terrible golfer. And I was hitting the ball and it would fly off. And I was trying to hit it as hard as I could, and it would fly off, and I would slice or I would right hook. And my great uncle said, all you got to do is keep moving the ball forward. I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I just have to keep moving the ball forward. I love this idea. So all you got to do is you got to keep moving the ball forward. But there are other elements to this. For example, you've got to stay on the path. You've got to pace yourself. I learned that I needed discipline. I needed accountability. I needed to take extreme ownership of my results and never blame anybody else for my performance except for myself. And all of these things turned out to be the secret sauce, the ingredients in what it took to get to $100 a day and beyond. So anyway, I don't know if I have your permission here on YouTube, for those of you not in the program already, if I've got permission, what I want to tell you is what I'm going to do over the course of the next 12 months. So with all of our lifetime members and all of our brand new members on this 12-month program, we're going to get as many of you to $100 a day as possible. Does that sound, I don't know if that sounds all right to you. And if you're already in the program, I can feel you going, yeah. So, give me a thumbs up. Anyway, so with your permission, I want to invite you to come along with us to do this. So below this video on YouTube or somewhere around this video on Facebook is a link. And you can follow that link and you can get inside on the list. And then you'll get on the list, I'll take a look and I'll get in touch with you and I'll send you back a link if I think we're a good fit for each other to work on this together. Anyway, happy Sunday, everybody. Super excited. As you can tell, I'm here on a Sunday evening. I'm going to race back home and spend the evening together with the family, of course. But I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And for those of you in the program, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Do, 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 do.